10 AI agents, one code base. Within seconds, they start writing over each other's work. So how do you actually run coding agents in parallel? The fix is one old Git trick. Here is why it happens. Every coding agent edits files on disk. Give two of them the same project folder, and they touch the same files at the same moment. One renames a function while another is still using the old name. One installs a package the other did not expect. The result is not 10 times the output. It is a tangle that takes longer to undo than doing the work yourself. The fix is older than the AI boom. It is a Git feature called a worktree. Normally, a project has one working folder. A worktree lets you check out several copies of the same project, side by side, each on its own branch, all sharing the same history underneath. So instead of 10 agents fighting over one desk, each agent gets its own desk. Its own copy of the files, its own branch. They all work at once and never touch each other's changes. When an agent finishes, you see exactly what it changed, a diff, and you decide. Keep it, merge it, or throw it away. Isolation first. Merge on your terms. Doing that by hand for 10 agents is its own full-time job. Spin up the work tree, wire the ports, set the environment, track which terminal is which. So a wave of tools showed up to manage that state for you. The one leading the pack is called Superset, a desktop app from a small Y Combinator startup. You can look past the awkward name. The founders openly admit they collided with a famous data tool by accident. What it actually does. Every task you hand, it spins up in its own worktree automatically. You watch every agent in one window, and it does not care which agent you use. Claude Code, Codex, Cursor, Gemini. If it runs in a terminal, it runs here. A background process even keeps the agents alive if the app itself crashes. And Superset is not alone. We covered one of these tools before, a terminal called cmux. There is Conductor and more arriving every month. Look under the hood, and they share the same engine. Isolated worktrees, a place to read diffs, a way to merge, that is the tell. This is not one clever app, it is a new layer of tooling forming in real time. The control room for a team of agents. But here is where you should stay skeptical, and the makers are honest about it themselves. Superset's homepage says, orchestrate 100+ agents in parallel. Their own engineering blog says that today, they can reliably manage 5 to 7. 100 is a goal for later, not a fact right now. So why the gap? It is not the computer running out of power. It is something else entirely. Every agent eventually hands you a diff to review. Starting the agents is cheap and parallel. Reading their work, understanding it, and trusting it is slow, serial, and human. You can launch 100 agents in a second. You cannot read 100 pull requests in an afternoon. So the bottleneck quietly moved. For years it was the model. Not smart enough, too slow. Now, the model can flood you with work. The thing that does not scale is your attention. Directing a team of agents turns out to be the same hard problem as directing a team of people. Review, judgment, knowing what to keep. So, 3 things to take with you. 1. Running many agents at once is a real shift, and the chaos is real. 2. The fix underneath almost every tool is an old Git feature, the worktree. Isolation first, then merge. 3. The limit is no longer the AI. It is how much you can actually review. One open question stays on the table. Right now, these cockpits are separate apps, but nothing stops Cursor or Claude Code from building parallel agents straight in. Is this a product or a feature waiting to be absorbed? We will see. I am Kurai Kudo. If this made the picture clearer, stick around for the next one.